Hello everybody, welcome to my car. It's 12:50 in the afternoon. I have not edited the vlog, which needs to go up by 4 o'clock. This is my coat, by the way, not a random boner on my chest. And I need to get out of the house, but I can't like stay at like the coffee shop and work today because I need to be home by 4:30 in order to take my sister to work. So I am just taking my reusable cup with the candy cane straw. It's not actually candy cane, it's just like a plastic straw, like a reusable plastic straw that I got from Starbucks. And I'm gonna pop in, get my drink, grab some lunch, and then come back home and quickly, as quickly as possible, edit the vlog and get it up because that needs to be up before I can take her to work. So yeah, that's what my day is looking like. That's pretty much the only thing that has to get done today. I definitely want to start on my client's website. She's picking fonts today for the logo, so I'm kind of at a standstill. What else? Oh, I need to update my other client's map for her website and get a few new stores on there. She sells a food product, and so she's in a lot of locations, and she just got into a bunch of Ottawa stores, which is really good for her because she's in some Toronto stores, she's in a lot in my area, and then some Ottawa ones. So yeah, if you live in Toronto or Ottawa and you like cheesecake, go find, I'm gonna link it in the description, the cheesecakerybakery.ca.com, I can't remember. I'll link it. Go check out the map and see if there's cheesecakes in a jar in your area, and then if you get one, tag me, tag her, and it just brings us all joy to see somebody locally who's grown so big, and it makes me so happy. So anyway, that's what I need to do today. I hate that I make that noise. Anyway, I brought my like flexible tripod so I can hopefully film while I'm driving with you like attached somewhere. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. Got my Starbucks. You can't see that, but got it. Alright, not sure if you guys could tell, but I went to Taco Bell. I'll give you a haul of what I got. Taco Bell haul. Root beer, because they no longer serve orange pop at mine, and like the Taco Bell closest to my house, and a paper straw. This is new. I go to Taco Bell once every week and a half, and this paper straw is very new. Then I got a plastic fork. I actually do need the plastic fork because I don't have my bamboo ones with me. Some spicy ranch sauce. Sometimes they call this Baja sauce. It's the stuff that's on the cheesy gordita crunch instead of sour cream, and it's amazing to dip your quesadilla in, which is what I got next. A chicken quesadilla. And then fries supreme, with no tomatoes, hopefully. Yes, yes, no tomatoes. Look at this thing of beauty. So I'm just gonna eat this and then go home. So I just premiered today's video. I had to listen to my own voice for 18 minutes straight, which was just fantastic. Not really. Now I am just closing a bunch of windows, all the ones I used to make the video. So I'm not sure if you guys realize how much work actually goes into just the behind the scenes, not even editing of a video, but just the admin work. So once a video is edited, which before I can even start editing it, I have to put the SD card in my computer, transfer the footage to a file on my external hard drive because I have a very small amount of memory on my MacBook Air, and so I have to put everything on an external hard drive. And then I transfer it over to the external hard drive. And then I open my editing software, open and import the footage, edit the video, which I managed to do in about 40 minutes today. Then I wait another 20 minutes for it to export because I do try and keep it on like medium settings so that the quality is not terrible. I could put it on even lower settings, but I don't think it comes out HD then. And I, at the very least, want the video to be HD. I don't film in 4K. My camera can't do that. My phone could if I tried, but I don't want to. That just seems like a big pain in the ass. Yeah, so then the video is edited. You export it. Then you have to go and find a thumbnail. So if I don't find one, like the perfect one, I'm petting the dog, by the way. She's decided because I'm talking that I should be petting her. Whoops, let's not. Okay. Okay. Hi, buddy. Hello. Okay. So then I have to go back and watch through the video to make sure that, or to get a thumbnail. I usually just like drag and find it. Then I have to go into Canva, and I created a template for the different types of videos I make. So like Vlogmas has its own thumbnail, and I have to then go in and create that for today. Then I have to upload the video, and I usually set the video uploading while I'm making the thumbnail because I can multitask like that. And so I'll set it uploading, and then once the thumbnail is made, I go back, I put in the title, which I then have to come up with like search terms and such because it's a vlog. It's not like I've already pre-researched sort of like the keywords I'm gonna use. I just have to remember what I did that day, put some of them in the title, hopefully it works and gets caught up in search. Then I have to fill out the description, which is where you're supposed to put lots of keywords, but you can't just like stuff them in there. You have to write in full sentences, and then I have to go through, and any product I show, I put in the description with a link. Some of them are affiliate links, some of them are not. But like having affiliate links, it does help me in some ways because it's, if you're gonna buy the thing anyway, and you really wanted it, and I've recommended it to you, and then you do buy it using my link, it means that I get a little bit of a kickback without you having to like physically give me money. So, which is nice, and it means it helps me grow and be able to do more things and, you know, buy nicer equipment and things like that. So, yeah. Then, so I go through, if I have a lot of links to put in, I usually open a Google Doc, make a list. As I'm editing, I usually make a list of products so that I can go in and just find the products. And sometimes I have to go through 2 or 3 affiliate programs because you're never just like a member of one. And if I'm still not a member, like for Torrid, I'm not an affiliate. They never approved me, and which is dumb. But you know, anyway, so anytime I recommend a Torrid product, I'm not getting paid for that in any way, shape, or form. Like, even with an affiliate, like if I like the item, yeah. Anyway, so there's no money earned by recommending a Torrid product. I just like them. So then I get all the links, whether they're affiliate or not, and I organize them. I then put them in the description box. I write a paragraph or so about what I did that day in like inserting like keywords, you know, like plus size fashion and, you know, things like that. And just if I do like a haul, I mention like a plus size Torrid haul or whatever. And it's really dumb, like the things you have to do, you sound stupid when you read it back, because it's like just so formal. And yeah, anyway, then you have to do the tags, and you get up to 5,000 characters for tags, but you're limited to how many tags you can actually have, like, or maybe it's 400 characters. I can't remember. I just have like, I have a thing that tells me like how many characters I have left. So once you've done the tags, which then you have to find relevant keywords to use, and then sometimes it helps if you add, like, say, because I'm doing Vlogmas, I will include the names of people who are prominently doing Vlogmas, so like Alicia Marie and Zoe Sugg, like Zoella, which, by the way, I was really sad when I thought she wasn't going to do Vlogmas, and now that she is doing Vlogmas, I'm very excited, because I pretty much live for her Vlogmases, in whatever shape they come in. So, anyway, so you have to find all the tags and keywords and all that stuff, put it all in. Then when you've saved that and uploaded, added your custom thumbnail, you then have to go to a separate window and add the end cards, which nobody looks at, but they are important to be there, because if you add recommended videos on the end, YouTube keeps recommending your video. So you have to play ball with their nonsense. So then you have to go in and do that. If you have any cards, you have to do that. And then you can set your video live. So sometimes, most times, I have the video done long before now, and I schedule it, and it's just sitting there waiting, ready to go. Today that was not the case. It was an hour late, which is fine. Like, it's Vlogmas, things get crazy. Then you set it live, and once you set it live, you then have to share it with everybody. So you don't just like leave it to sit there to go out to your subscribers, because YouTube only sends it out to like 10% of the people who subscribe to you at first, and if it does well with them, they send it out to more, and if it does well with them, they send it out to more, and then they start recommending it as it does well. So like, there's all these things that have to happen. So as soon as you set it live, you have to like it yourself. Like, you have to go in and click the like button, because then it sends that to Twitter. Then you have to share it on Facebook, like your Facebook business page. I put it on my personal page sometimes. I put it on my Tumblr. Sometimes I put it on my LinkedIn, depending on what type of video it is. I will then actually physically share the link on my Twitter. Then I will go on my Instagram sometimes and be like, hey, new video is up, go watch it, it's linked in my bio, because I only have like 2,000 followers on Instagram, so I can't be like, swipe up. That would be awesome. I would love to hit 10,000 by the end of next year, but you know. Yeah, so you have to like share it with everybody you know, who you've ever met in your entire life, just so that it can gain a little traction, right? So if you look at my stats, okay, for the last 3 videos, not including the one I just released, so I have almost 19,000 subscribers. And let's see, Vlogmas Day 1 got 3,800 views, okay, it might still get more. Vlogmas Day 2 has 2,300, Vlogmas Day 3 has 2,800, Vlogmas Day 4, 2,500, and so like, but then when I do a video like the why I'm excited Victoria's Secret canceled their fashion show, that got me 5,100 views and 207 comments. And there's between 40 and 65 comments on each video for my Vlogmas. So, you know, like, you have to kind of pick and choose video topics based on what they're gonna get you and like whether or not you actually want to talk about these things. You know, I obviously wanted to talk about the Victoria's Secret fashion show being canceled, but I also knew that it would bring new people to my channel. And so you have to balance those things if you want your channel to grow. And it's like a whole like thing. You're always thinking like, what's the next video that like I can do that will grow my channel? You know, maybe I just make this one because I know the people who are already here will love it. The thing is like, you know, I see some comments, not a lot, where they're like, hey, I've been here since you started your sewing videos. I really love those. That's how I found you. Can you do more of them? And the thing is when I do a sewing video, it does really poorly and gets barely any views because that's not something that people want to watch all the time. Like, it's not, if you don't sew, then you're never going to watch a sewing video because you just like, you're never going to use that skill, right? So I have been slowly phasing out the sewing videos, and I'm thinking that come next year, I'm not going to do any. I'm not going to promise any. I'm just not going to do any. I will always say like, yes, you can make your own things. I might make my own clothes sometimes, and I barely do that anymore because I spend all of my time making these things, right? Like, I spend all my time making things for other people that I don't have time to make things for myself. And so I don't want to make sewing videos anymore because they don't make me happy in terms of the type of content I make. And I like sitting down and having conversations with people about subjects that make you think. So when I make a video about like things that fat people experience that people who've never been fat, you know, don't realize, and it starts a conversation, right? Like, I like that conversation. It gets people thinking who maybe have not experienced these things, but they think about it from the other side where they have never been, you know? And that's where I'm really happy to talk about things. And so like, that's just, you know, how it goes, and that's how I'm thinking for the next year. I'm not going to completely change my content because I have been doing this for a couple of years now, and I think I finally found like my stride of like plus size fashion, discussing plus size life and just the lifestyle, and even just my whole, I guess my niche, I would say, is like talking about what it's like to be plus size and fat when the world is not made for fat people. And it doesn't, I'm not saying it needs to change, but it would be nice to be considered sometimes, you know? That's all. Anyway, that's like 15 minutes of me ranting on. I'll probably edit some of that out. But that's what goes into a YouTube video. It's a lot, and I don't necessarily tell you guys that it's a lot all the time, but just from like 5 days of Vlogmas, I'm already realizing that it's a lot more work than I realize. A lot of times I just go and I sit in Starbucks for 5 hours and I will edit my video. I might edit 2 or 3, get them ready, and have them sitting there ready to go. I will pre-schedule them. So I have like 3 weeks of videos ready to go and prepared for like weeks to come. And that comes in really handy, but you can't do that for Vlogmas. And so I'm realizing like there is actually a lot of work that goes into it. Like, and I'm not the best editor, I'm definitely not, but I'm sure you guys can hear the dog. You can't see her, but she's standing between my feet and with her head on my tummy. I'm not the best editor, but I know that, and I don't care necessarily about the editing other than like no huge long pauses necessarily. I mean, I do leave them in there because sometimes you just need to see me think, right? And see me breathe. But, or I put them in there for like ASMR purposes. I hope you enjoyed today's hairbrushing one. So, you know, sometimes I just like, I don't realize how much work I put into it. And so like when I say like I make money off of YouTube, I work hard to make that money, and when when someone says, oh, you don't deserve to make money off of YouTube, yeah, I do. I provide free content. I'm not asking you to pay for it. I shut down my Patreon because I just found it was a lot of work for nobody really getting anything, and that it wasn't very much fun for anyone involved. So, you know, we changed that up, but like in the new year, we're definitely going to be releasing different merch. I have a lot of ideas, and so, you know, I just want people to kind of like understand this is work. And so like when I say you know, YouTube is my job, it is. It really, like, I will tell you guys, my ad revenue from November was $1,200. That may seem like a lot. It may seem like a lot. But the month before that, it was $800. And the month before that, in fact, October, I earned $670. It's not a lot, and it's going down, right? The further we are away from Christmas, because companies spend a lot of money in October, November, December to pump their stuff out to people. So I'll show you. September, $350. August, $107. That's, you have to earn $100 before they pay anything out to you. July was $89. That means in July I didn't get any money. So like, you have to understand that when I put out, you know, 2 videos a week for the most part, sometimes I miss a few, not a big deal, but it you know, it's actually quite a lot of work, and it's nice to be rewarded at this time of year when I put in that much work with views and ad revenue and lovely comments. And you know, it's nice to hear that people enjoy the content I make. And come January, I'm going to be starting an ASMR channel that will be strictly for ASMR. It won't have my face on it. It will have like just my voice, and noises, you know, that's about it. And I'm pretty excited about that because it's a whole different venture that I want to try out, because you guys have been telling me how relaxing my voice is. But, you know, it's scary because it is a lot of work, and it could be a long time before that pays off to any money. And people who say, like, don't get into YouTube unless you plan to not make any money, that's very true. I really only started making any money at all like 2.5 years ago, because I had a semi-viral video and I earned ad revenue on it, you know? And that's all it takes sometimes. That's all it takes. Alright everybody, I am signing off for the night. It's probably 11:30 or so, and tomorrow's going to be a long day. I work in the store tomorrow, and I'll need to get up and edit this bright and early so it can be uploaded before I get to the store, because the store has really bad internet and I can't do anything there in terms of uploading. So yeah, so I guess thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. We are so incredibly close to hitting 19,000 subscribers. I would really love to hit 20,000 by the end of the year. So if you know anybody who would love my channel and wants to subscribe, maybe suggest my channel to them. I would hugely appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!